Right now, instead of actually doing something for the American people, Republican members of Congress are engaged in even more investigations. The last Congress was the least productive Congress in American history. All they did was investigate people, and it resulted in 0 convictions. They're back at it again. This time they're calling in medical professionals and aides that worked within the Biden White House to find out if somebody was covering up his mental health while he was in office. And the people that are being called before these congressional hearings are saying, we're not going to answer any fucking questions. Fuck you, we plead the fifth. And Republicans have a problem with that, as is evident by this clip.
Well, unfortunately, that was quick. This is the second witness that we've brought in via subpoena for a deposition that has pled the fifth, and they've stated they're not going to answer questions. I want to read the first 2 questions. Just so everyone knows, these are the types of questions we asked. Was Joe Biden fit to exercise the duties of the president? He pled the fifth. Second question, did any unelected official or family member execute the duties of the presidency? And this is Joe Biden's chief of staff. Did any unelected officials or family members ever execute the duties of the presidency? Simple question. He knew he was going to be asked that. Everybody in America wants to know that. He pled the fifth. So we're going to continue our investigation. I think that the American people are concerned. They're concerned that there were people making decisions in the White House that were not only unelected, but no one to this day knows who they were. We believe there was illegal use of the auto pen. We're going to continue to bring these people in, give them an opportunity to answer questions.
So now Republicans don't like it when people take the fifth, no matter what the question is, no matter how basic, no matter how straightforward and easy the question may be. Well, I got news for you, champ. They're just playing your fucking game. Where was your outrage when General Flynn pled the fifth on whether or not we should have a peaceful transfer of power in the United States? I didn't see you making any fucking statements then, did I?
General Flynn, do you believe the violence on January 6th was justified?
I said.
Do you believe the violence on January 6th was justified morally?
Take the fifth.
You believe the violence on January 6th was justified legally?
Fifth.
General Flynn, do you believe in the peaceful transition of power in the United States of America?
The fifth.
I didn't hear a fucking word out of you then. How about when Donnie took the fifth over and over and over again and said anybody in his position not taking the fifth would be a fool?
So, Mr. Trump, I take it you are not going to answer any questions about your preparation today with your counsel. Is that correct?
Then, should I say this, or should I respond to that?
Just read that.
For all of the reasons provided in my answer, which is incorporated herein, in its entirety, I decline to answer the question. Same answer. 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 Anyone in my position not taking the Fifth Amendment would be a fool, an absolute fool. One statement or answer that is ever so slightly off, just ever so slightly, by accident, by mistake, such as it was a sunny and beautiful day when actually it was slightly overcast, would be met by law enforcement at a level seldom seen in this country, because I've experienced it. The United States Constitution exists for this very purpose, and I will utilize it to the fullest extent and defend myself against this malicious attack by this administration, this Attorney General's office, and all other attacks on my family, my business, and our country. Accordingly, under the advice of my counsel and for all of the above reasons, I respectfully decline to answer the questions under the rights and privileges afforded to every citizen under the United States Constitution. This will be my answer to any further questions.
So when you're ready to have outrage equally, you come back and talk to us. Until then, go fuck yourself.